Join me as I dive deep into the question, do our thoughts really control our reality? I'm going to put this to the test and see what happens. The connection between our thoughts and reality is a topic that has fascinated me for a long time. It's an idea that has the potential to revolutionize the way we approach personal growth and mindset. Think about it. If our thoughts really do have the power to shape our experiences, then we have the ability to take control of our lives in a way that was previously unimaginable. Many of us have heard the phrase, think positive, before, but when it comes down to it, how many of us actually believe that our thoughts have the power to change our reality? I'd say not many. In fact, a lot of people I've talked to are highly skeptical of the idea that our thoughts can control our reality. And that's understandable. After all, it's not like we can just will our problems away with a bit of positive thinking. But the thing is, negative thinking can have a profound impact on our lives. When we're stuck in a cycle of negative thoughts, it can be hard to break free. We start to believe that things will never change, that we're just not good enough, or that we're destined for failure. And that's when things can start to spiral out of control. The problem is, negative thinking is often so ingrained in our minds that we don't even realize we're doing it. We get caught up in patterns of self-doubt and fear, and before we know it, we're living a life that's nowhere near our true potential. And that's when we start to feel stuck. We feel like we're just going through the motions, like we're not really living the life we want to live. But what if I told you that there's a way to break free from that cycle of negative thinking? What if I told you that our thoughts really do have the power to shape our reality? Of course, there are plenty of theories and research findings that suggest a connection between our mindset, our beliefs, and our life experiences. For example, did you know that people who have a more optimistic outlook on life tend to live longer, healthier lives? It's true. Studies have shown that people who are optimistic tend to have stronger immune systems, lower blood pressure, and even lower rates of depression. And it's not just physical health. Optimism can also have a profound impact on our mental well-being. When we believe in ourselves and our abilities, we're more likely to take risks, to push ourselves outside of our comfort zones, and to achieve our goals. But it's not just about optimism. Our thoughts can also have a profound impact on our relationships. When we believe that others are out to get us, or that we're not good enough, we tend to attract negative relationships into our lives. We attract people who are critical, who are judgmental, and who don't support us. On the other hand, when we believe in ourselves and our worth, we tend to attract positive relationships into our lives. We attract people who are supportive, who are encouraging, and who help us to grow. And then there's the concept of manifestation. You've probably heard of it before. The idea that we can attract certain experiences into our lives by focusing our thoughts on them. Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds like a bunch of woo-woo nonsense. But hear me out. There are plenty of people out there who have used manifestation to achieve their goals, to attract abundance into their lives, and to live a life that's truly fulfilling. I'd like to share an anecdote that illustrates just how powerful our thoughts can be. I'd like to introduce you to a woman named Sarah. Sarah was stuck in a dead-end job that she hated, and she felt like she was going nowhere fast. She was depressed, anxious, and felt like she was losing control of her life. But then something shifted. She started to focus on her thoughts, on her beliefs, and on her attitude. She started to believe in herself, to believe that she was worthy of a better life. And slowly but surely, things started to change. She started to attract new opportunities into her life. She started to feel more confident and more empowered, and she eventually landed her dream job. Sarah's story is a powerful reminder that our thoughts really do have the power to shape our reality. When we believe in ourselves, when we believe in our abilities, and when we focus our thoughts on what we want to achieve, we can achieve truly amazing things. We can attract abundance into our lives, we can build strong relationships, and we can live a life that's truly fulfilling. So what's the takeaway from all of this? It's simple. Our thoughts really do have the power to control our reality. When we believe in ourselves, when we focus our thoughts on what we want to achieve, and when we take action towards our goals, we can achieve truly amazing things. And that's a pretty powerful thing to remember. Finally, I want to hear from you. Have you ever had an experience where you felt like your thoughts were controlling your reality? Maybe you were able to manifest something into your life, Or maybe you were able to overcome a challenge through the power of positive thinking. Whatever it is, I want to hear about it in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about the power of our thoughts, be sure to check out my next video on the topic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.